And welcome back to Crypto Hulk program. Got a live one for you. YT tried to turn the show off overnight, but I was up at 4 o'clock in the morning and I checked it and like, oh, naughty, naughty. YT fucked up. But I saved the day. Woohoo! So we're going to get into Swift. Today we're going to talk about this is very important. The whole world runs on Swift, okay? Every bank in the world runs on Swift. All the money in the world runs on Swift. Are you getting this? We're going to talk today about all the money. And from what I'm going to show you, it's Ripple. It's Ripple's platform, okay? Now, just like all the messaging runs through Swift, okay? Let's put it like this. Global trade ain't going to happen if you don't got Swift. Now, just so I make it clear, because the dummies are like, but Swift is a messaging system. No shit, Sherlock. So I don't need dumbasses trying to correct me, okay? If you're so fucking smart, have your own show. Then everybody can see how fucked up you are, okay? Now, what I'm going to do during this program is when I'm going to say, when I say Swift is all the money, we already know it's messaging. So you don't need to fucking correct us, retards. But Swift is all the messaging, Crypto Hulk. I want to be somebody special. I want to try to correct Crypto Hulk. These fucking dumbasses. So now that we've clearly established that fact, Swift is all the money. Okay. Every single dollar that gets moved all around the world, Swift. Right? They're in control of it all. And guess what? They're going to maintain in control of it. The American dollar ain't going nowhere. We just said last night. Now, there might be an incident where the dollar starts to go down and all this. You can lose a battle and still win a war. I'm talking end game here. I don't care what happens between now and the end game. That shit doesn't matter to me. Okay? What my program is to show you where we end up. I don't know all the lefts and the rights and the ups and the downs and this. I don't care about all that shit. We're here for end game. We win, okay? However this shit plays out, I don't fucking care. Now, the dollar ain't going nowhere, all right? See, when I say that, I'm talking about end game again. I don't fucking care. Tomorrow the dollar goes at 3 cents. It doesn't fucking matter. Because the digital dollar joins up with the Digital Pound Foundation, and soon will join the digital euro and the digital everything else fucking money. And guess who's still on top? The American dollar and Swift. My name's Crypto Hulk. That's what we're going over today. I'm going to show you how all this plays out in the end. I don't know how they're going to connect all the dots until we get there. My job is to show you what I've found out. No other channel knows. No other channel teaches about this except Crypto Hulk. When you become a member on the show, you get access to information nobody else has. Okay, I focus on the important stuff, not the dumb shit stuff. I'm not a financial advisor, not a crypto advisor, none of the above. Don't buy anything that I say. Consider everything on the show a lie, okay? You'll be broke. So that means you'll be rich. See how that goes? I'm the opposite of Kramer. Kramer tells you, oh, invest in this. And I'm like, you're going to be broke. That means he's lying to us. We're going to be rich. All right. Had to have a little energy drink. I'm sipping on it. So far today, 20 grams, maybe 25 grams of carbohydrates. Hopefully, I don't know when I'm going to get my packet from the Longevity Center. So some of you 30 plus people that are on the Crypto Hulk Challenge, Still working on dropping 35 pounds. I'll be modifying my diet, which I have been. Be a little bit of a challenge. We'll keep updated. Maybe once I get my shipment of stuff, I'll show you what they got me. Um, what we got here to start off with? Oh, the first 5 people were here was S Harib one. Now this is a new show. I had it posted last night. I had the show posted like 8 hours a day. I mean, 8 hours ago. But YT came in and shut off the chat and stuff, so I had to give him a big double middle. Start the show over at 4 a.m. Okay, they fucked up. Look, I check on shit, man. I know how YT does it, especially if I'm going to talk about the Swift system. Oh man, I already know they're going to try to do all kinds of shit to the show, so you guys can't watch it. The people were here was S Harib one, Hulk's casting couch, Disture, Freedom Rings, Andy, R Vi, Crypto She Hulk is here monitoring the good people and the dumb shits. It's a bag of mixed nuts. That's what we got in the show. There's Kurt Scott with his donuts and the beer and the coffee. Mexico, Mexico, buddy. Yeah, I have a friend who went on a Mexican cruise. I don't mention names on the show because I don't want my personal life and my show are two separate things. But I'm gonna go give this dude a call and ask him all about Mexico and is the cruise safe and all this stuff. I kind of wanted to go to Mexico to like some resorts and on a cruise. But yeah, it's actually cheap. It's way cheaper than going to Hawaii or traveling around the world. Like going to Mexico. And plus, I like tequila. Ole. No, man, I love Mexico. Seriously. Probably even a place I'd consider living. I got to make sure not near all the gangsters and shit. Those people are fucking ruthless. Kalia. Kalia, thank you very much for that donation there, buddy. Then we got TK showed up. Florida is better with the hurricanes. I think I'll pass on that. So I got the Mexican mafia in Mexico or the tornadoes in Florida. Just it don't where can you go? There's no place like home. Michael Montclair, Ben Armstrong mentioned you, the real deal. You know, I've heard that, and I've given the guy a lot of shit over the years. But maybe maybe he's learned some stuff. Sometimes when people hit rock bottom, they kind of realize they've messed up and shit. I'm not going on a show. Me and him aren't going to have a buddy buddy. I wish him well. Just I want him to do the real thing and stop ripping people off and shit. I'm not claiming he ever has. So just in case it's being recorded, I'm not saying he ever has. There's been allegations that he's ripped a lot of people off or whatever. There's been allegations he's had drug problems. I've had drug problems. Who the fuck cares? But what matters is he trying to get better and help people. I don't know. You know, I wish him well, but anyhow, that's enough of. He's got his life, and I'm trying to get mine. You guys got yours, so good for him. He mentioned Crypto Hulk. Great. I really don't fucking care. Look, I'm a one-man show. I really don't like teaming up with people. Um, I've always been an individual type person. I got me, myself, and I. I've been saying that since day one on the show. I've got me, myself, and I. You know, I got my religion and my God, and that's all that I need. And my job is to help people. My job is to help you understand. My job is to help you see all the dumb shit that goes on in crypto, all the manipulation, all the fake people out there with their crypto programs. And my job is to show you all the criminals like our government people, the SEC. And finally, my job is to show you like a pathway that I've found on how to get rich. So I'm showing you, and I prefer to go it alone. And I wish people well. Trademark, thank you very much for that donation there, buddy. Thank you for your hard work and strength. You must be strong. Syrian Marshall. Heard EU new law. Hardware wallets banned. Oh man, that's messed up. We all kind of know that's where it ends up. They don't want us to have anything. They want us all to be broke. Okay. Um, Sean B says, I believe we are all here to help one another, not hurt one another. So that's why I want to be part of the solution, not part of the problem, not trying to rip people off, not trying to have scammy shit that you guys buy, or I'm not trying to read the news and then say, oh, by the way, look at my sponsor, like all that dumb shit. Okay. People get memberships. People follow my channel and get memberships. They support this channel because they realize that here's my thing. It's very simple. You pay me money, I will do all kinds of deep dive research. I will bring amazing shit. I will show you all the scam shit that I find. I'll show you all the connections the government doesn't want you to see. I will show you the connections. YT shuts my programs off and do all these things because you're paying me. Okay. You're trusting in me. My name is on the line. Hi, my name is Crypto Hulk. But my name's on the line. You see me every day making videos for about 4 years now. I'm not trying to hide anything. It's a business transaction and a trust factor. I get paid to show you what I find, the evidence, and then you make decisions so you can become rich, hopefully. That's how I do this thing. So there we go. How about Algorand? Get that shiznit. All right. Thank you, sir. I believe we're all okay. Got it. Let's start with the article here. Principal Skinner. And I need to see Bart Simpson, please. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna do a copy paste. What do we got here? Crypto Hulk. What do we show me what you're working with? Well, I'm showing you right here. We got Swift. Swift.com. That's where we're at this morning. I kind of went over this a couple days ago. It was on one of those websites, Cointelegraph or some shit. I don't remember. What I went over the other day was a news article was talking about this. This is what it's about. Swift comes out with a big old information drop, and it's about their sharing of a ledger. I want you to see this now. Swift, for brand new people that don't know, because I didn't know this till I got into crypto. Every bank uses what's called Swift. SIFT. It stands for something worldwide, international, whatever it is. Society for worldwide, whatever. It transfers money, messaging. Okay. Swift transfers money. It facilitates transferring money. So technically, it transfers money. And what Swift is, it's been around since like 1973, and it basically controls the whole entire world. If a country is naughty, then they get put on the naughty list and they can't sell shit to other people. Then they end up fucking broke and mad. And then they start doing terrorist shit around the world because they're Mr. Crappy Pants. They're like little babies with shitty diapers, okay? And they need Swift or their economy gets all kinds of fucked up, okay? And then they just hurt the people of their country even more. Now, Swift is not going anywhere. And Swift will continue to run the world with the American dollar. Now, this article right here, let me do a copy and a paste so you can see it. I put it up there. I'm going to do it again. We're going to go over this article. It's kind of heavy. Here's the article. I'm going to kind of go through it. I got some notes that I took. We're going to go paragraph by paragraph. Okay, so what we're going to do, this isn't a full Crypto Hulk deep dive. Those are pretty brutal and those are tough. This one is a lightweight deep dive. We're going over an article that If I had to read it straight, it would probably take 10 minutes or something like that. I'm going to read off paragraph by paragraph, and then I'll show you evidence along with it. What I'm showing you now is Swift. Swift, like I said, for the past 50 years or whatever it is, has been running the world's money. They move money all around the world. And, but what's happened now is the messaging standard, like Swift has 10% error rates. Money gets lost. They got to go look and find it. The messaging, because Swift is a messaging platform. So the platform's aged. Normally with Swift, it can take 2 to 5 days to send money, depending if there's holidays and shit involved, and 2 to 4 days or something. XRP can send money in 2 to 4 seconds. See this? Now the problem is this: you've got a platform, a shared ledger. So what's happening now is Swift is going to integrate with XRP Ripple. Okay, and how can I put this? You can't just have a ledger. You got to have a ledger and a messaging system. That's where Swift comes in. They're going to integrate using a shared ledger. They're going to integrate a shared ledger. Okay. It's not Bitcoin. It's not Ethereum. If anything, it's Ripple. Why? Because they got Codius. And what is Codius? It's like smart oracles. Not just oracles. You got smart contracts, oracles, smart oracles. Okay. And then with, look, let me just get into it because we all know what it's going to be. The title is The Need for Rich Data. That's what Swift provides, rich data in a shared ledger paradigm. What a paradigm is like an organization, a brand new concept. Right now, everybody, there's going to be a brand new concept. It's called the XRP ledger. Okay, it's none of the other ones. In all these ledgers, XDC, XLM, and everything in the whole world is going to run on top of the XRP ledger. They all work together, all the three X's. First paragraph. Now we got to start digging in deep a little bit. We got to do what CryptoHawk's famous for, and that's just breaking stuff down so you get it. The concept of a new universal shared ledger for digital payments. Are you hearing me? That's XRP. And assets is gaining interest as a way of what? Transforming how transactions are recorded and settled. Everybody, we're seeing a transformation. That's why I'm going over Swift. Why? Because it's the world. I'm not going to talk about 10 articles today. We only need to talk about one because this is really, really fucking majorly important, okay? This is why we're here. The XRP ledger, all these ledgers, XLM, XDC, all working together with Swift. Swift is all the money. That's why we're going to discuss this today. There's nothing more important. I don't care what's going on in the crypto world today. That shit does not concern me. When combined with a messaging layer, a shared ledger could create a powerful proposition capable of supporting the rich, structured data exchange needed for transactions in regulated assets or money. That's paragraph 1. Paragraph 2. Over the last 2 years, the potential of a new shared ledger paradigm, are you hearing me? A new shared ledger paradigm has been discussed in numerous publications. In the Annual Economic Report 2023, the BIS, Bank of International Settlements, and Ripple Partner presented its blueprint for a future monetary system. Now, this is massive. Hold on a minute. Okay, we're talking about the Bank for International Settlements. Let me show you proof. New people, I'm going to copy and paste. Today's show is going to be more like a class. So there's your evidence right here. I'll read the article off quick, or just the title. It's from 2023, August. Ripple is working with the Bank for International Settlements on a payments task force. Okay. The Bank for International Settlements is like the bank of all the banks. They're the boss. Okay. And who are they working with? Ripple. There's your article. Now I'm going to get back to the Swift article. Swift is telling us there's a blueprint for the whole world for money, a new money system. The BIS, which I just proved to you, is a Ripple partner. The BIS and Ripple are making a what? Future monetary system. There you have it. It's not Bitcoin. It's not Ethereum. Next paragraph. Paragraph number 3. Other industry bodies have also been exploring the potential of a shared ledger. So now we're getting into, listen to these names, you guys. Listen to these names. Truly amazing. You got the Monetary Authority of Singapore. Oh, they announced a global layer 1 initiative. Now that's pretty interesting. Singapore Monetary Authority. I'm going to show you something even more interesting. How about a 2013 Ripple partnership with Singapore? There's your article. I want you to go to the 28-second mark. 28-second mark. What do you see? Well, you see at the top of the page, you have Ripple Singapore, and you have the Ripple logo, don't you? No other channel has this. No other channel has this information. You've got gold and silver in your wallet. Yes, Ripple Singapore had gold, silver, stocks, bonds, derivatives, all this stuff. What does it say here? Ripple Gateway, PTE Limited, established 2013. Folks, Ripple has been a partner with Singapore since 2013, having gold and silver and all these things. And oh, look, there's the 4 Satoshis right there. Just thought I'd put that out there. So let's go back to the article. Now we've already established that the Monetary Authority of Singapore and Ripple partner since 2013, as evidenced by only Crypto Hulk channel, they had what's called a global layer 1 initiative. And they wanted to facilitate cross-border payments. Oh, now we also talk about the IMF. Oh, wait to see what Crypto Hulk's got waiting for you. So not only did you have the BIS the BIS in the previous paragraph came out with a global kind of blueprint. We just got done showing how Singapore did the same thing. Now we've got the IMF and the regulated network all doing the same things. Let's see what kind of Ripple partnerships we got here at Crypto Hulk. So all these agencies are coming out with global initiatives. Okay. Let's take a little look here. There's your article. Well, looky here. You got the IMF. We just talked about them. Oh, we got the World Bank. Oh, the World Bank called Ripple a stable coin. I'm going to show you that in a second. And you got the BIS. All 3 of these, all right here. And what does it say underneath the picture? The IMF, the World Bank, and the Bank for International Settlements, which is a Ripple partner, have reportedly joined forces to explore the concept of tokenization. Well, isn't this interesting? Ripple just bought Medico, the world's biggest tokenization platform, about 4 months ago. Oh, and you know what? Ripple just bought for tokenization Standard Custody, another one of the world's biggest tokenization platforms. Oh, yeah. Plus, Ripple is the partner of the BIS, and the World Bank just called Ripple a stablecoin. Interesting. So these are all Ripple partners. And here's your proof right here as far as the World Bank. Let's take a little look at this. The World Bank hasn't called Bitcoin or Ethereum anything except shit for brains. Looky right here. Ripple, now this happened like a week ago. Well, gosh, bagosh. Ripple's XRP gained stablecoin status from the World Bank. Well, Crypto Hulk. You just never stop with all this evidence, do you? Not really. Okay, look what we got here. Next, truth bomb coming at you from the IMF, linking the IMF with a very favorable view. Okay, here's a article, IMF 2023. There's a document that positions XRP as an innovation to improve cross-border transactions. If we look through here, it's talking about all kinds of money and moving money around the world. And then, oh, look, Ripple. It says the IMF document suggests a broader use of swap lines. In this document, one major consideration for advancing international transfers is XRP. Oh, the paper discusses the recent success. Based on the paper, Ripple Labs is among the few private firms building a functional solution using XRP. I think we'll leave it at that. Okay. Sounds good to me, Crypto Hog. Way too many facts. You are dropping way too many facts here. We got Citrus. These articles always mention layer one, but are never fully transparent. I've been searching for Codius rebranded. I used to think it was H-bar. I'm not getting into all the layers stuff. Codius is the one. Kitch J. Thanks for that donation, Kitch J. Let's go back to the article now that I just originally posted. If you just came in, let me do a copy and a paste for you so you can see where we're at. Also, if you came in late, you got to pay a late fee, by the way. Just thought I'd put that out there. All right. So we got done with the third paragraph. The second and third paragraph, they talk about the BIS, Singapore, IMF. Look, they're all Ripple partners. I just showed it to you. Oh, now they're talking about the regulated liability network. Let's look into that real quick, shall we? And the regulated liability network is right here. Give me a second to do a copy and a paste. Tearing it up, folks. Okay. Now that we got that done, now I'm going to show you what is the regulated liability network. SWIFT is using information from the BIS, the IMF, the World Bank, regulated liability network. They're all coming together to form a shared ledger. That's what this whole show is about today, is a shared ledger. Now we're going to see who makes up the players of this shared ledger. Well, New York Federal Reserve, that's a Ripple partner. I'll show you that here in a minute. Citibank, Ripple partner. Wells Fargo, Ripple partner. HSBC had like a president working at Ripple. They're coming up with a ledger they're working on together. The Federal Reserve of New York and all of these people we just talked about. They're working with the BIS. Oh, that's a Ripple partner. You see how all this is coming together? I just want to show you. Bitcoin and Ethereum are not here. Okay? Sorry. If you got that shit, you're fucked. Just letting you know. I'd rather be truthful with you. Here's all the members. Scroll down to the bottom. You see the participants. It says participants. Okay, BNY Mellon, early Ripple partner, world's oldest bank. Citibank, Ripple partner. HSBC, one of their presidents used to work at Ripple. MasterCard, massive Ripple partner. Right now, MasterCard and Ripple already have a crypto card, by the way. They're partners. Reserve Bank of New York, Federal Reserve Bank of New York, early Ripple partner. I'll show you that proof in a minute. PNC Bank, Ripple partner. Wells Fargo, Ripple partner. Settle, SETL. There's a Ripple person that went to go work for Settle to be like one of the top people at CEOs at Settle. They move money all around the world. That is the players of the regulated liability network. Now I'm going to show you a 2013 first year 2013 Ripple partner list. Let's go over it right now. No other channel has this except Crypto Hulk. This is 2013. It's Ripple Labs. It's called Meet the Team. What do we got here? Who's on the team? The New York Federal Reserve. Shows it right there. Oh, NASA, the Space Administration. Oh, look, Microsoft. Oh, look, the national, and I'm not going to say security, and I'm not going to say agency. Ripple Partner, Ripple Labs says right there. Oh, look, Goldman Sachs, Google, Apple. I got a question, just really quick. Anybody can answer it. How is it that a startup company that just starts, that's very tiny, right? Just starts. How do you have the spy agency, the New York Fed, NASA? How do you have all these partners? That's not possible. And then also during this time, there was Ripple Russia, Ripple China. Let me ask you again, Ripple Singapore with the gold and the stocks. How does a startup all of a sudden have all these customers when they first start? Does that make any sense to anybody? Answer, no. Why? Because Ripple's not a company. Like Crypto Hulk's been saying, it's a country. And Ripple is countries. No other channel has that information, by the way. I like it when a plan comes together. Let me get rid of some of these windows I got open. Oh, by the way, let's go over this again, just in case you missed it the other day. Let me do a copy and a paste. You had Ripple, the so-called startup company. What I'm looking at here is 2014. Ripple just started, remember. They're a startup company. We have 2014. Ripple's meeting with the World Wide Web, the people that run the whole world's internet. Why is Ripple there giving a speech on future clearing 10 years ago? Why is the World Bank there? The World Bank was one that said Ripple was a stable coin. Oh, look, there's Worldline. They move like almost all the money in the world. Oh, look, the US Federal Reserve was there. Why is there no other cryptos being like the keynote speakers? It's just Ripple. Can anybody explain that? How Ripple, a startup company that's brand new, like a baby company, how are they at the World Wide Web convention with the Federal Reserve and shit there? And why are they the only crypto company? Why isn't Bitcoin or Ethereum there? Well, because they're horse shit. That's why. Crypto Hulk's been telling you that for 4 years. No other channel. So there goes that article. We get rid of that one. I'm just cleaning up articles that I've gone over. Give me a second. Okay, let me check the chat box here. Great episode, says effective mastermind. Effective mastermind. That's how we do it on the show. It's the best show on the planet. Keep watching. Mahogany, I guess that would be the name. Entry-level membership. Thank you for that there, buddy. Appreciate that. When you become a member, it's like Crypto Hulk. You got some real shit in this program. I think I'm gonna join it. My next show will be a private show for members. This one is a freebie. The next one will be a private one. We got Ray, always bringing fire. Thanks, Ray. You're on the right. Ray knows he's on the right track. Yeah, it sucks waiting. I know. It fucking sucks. At least you guys know you're on the right track. At least you know I've got all these facts. And you're just looking at it and you're like, it's kind of like, I love the Crypto Hulk show because it's like, my God, all these fucking facts. But we still have to wait. Yes, you do. And that's just how it goes. At least I'm showing you all the facts, all the connections. I can't, look, I'm a nobody, just like you. But I'm a persistent motherfucker and I can find shit and I can dig deep and find it. But I don't want to dig too deep because I lose channels. I've already done that. I've lost channel already. So, got to kind of be careful. Let's go back to the article here. So we discuss all the regulated. Now, the next section here says, so what is a shared ledger and what sort of benefits could it offer? Okay. I will skip that enhancing. Okay, let's just skip down to enhancing the proposition. because I didn't really. I read through it last night. I was having a wild blast of a party. There was a band here. We had midget throwing. Somebody brought a keg with Schlitz beer, and somebody had a bong, and I was still able to get all this stuff done. Oh, then there was naked midget oil wrestling. That was really phenomenal. And the midgets were obese, by the way. Like they couldn't fall down because they were so fat that they like weeble wobbles. You can push them over, but they won't fall down. Um, great visuals. I'm trying to give you the best visuals. So, enhancing the proposition, second paragraph. Um, blockchain technology. So here's where Swift is now talking about blockchain technology. It says which the shared ledger would use. Swift is talking about a shared ledger. It says they're going to use blockchain technology. The ledger is very effective at recording whether or not a movement of funds has taken place. Okay. But you got to use messaging because the blockchain can't give you all the information that you need. Go down to where it says same thing, enhancing the proposition. Go to the 1, 2, 3, fourth paragraph. I have it outlined on my paper here. This is where a messaging layer fits in. So we were just talking about a shared ledger, and now it says this is where a messaging layer fits in. At its core, messaging facilitates the transfer of information held by different institutions, whether to affect the legal settlement of transactions or to enable the ancillary value added services, which are critical. Let's go down. Defining the situation. Let's go down to, they talk about, okay, here's the last part of this Swift article, and then we're going to go over to something else. I'm going to show you where Ripple ties in, okay? This is probably where the show is going to start getting all jittery, and YT is going to turn off the show and make you rewatch it again. So just be prepared. This section is called Defining the Future of Tokenization. Go to the 1, 2, 3, fourth paragraph, last sentence. This is where we're going to lead to Poly, and I'm not going to say sign. That's a Ripple company, okay? Now, it talks about a transaction manager. Keep that in your head. A ledger or messaging transaction manager. This is what we're dealing with now. Now I'm going to switch over to this right here. It's called Atomic Net. This is what Swift is going to use. I'm showing you this is a Ripple employee company. What we're looking at here is Atomic Net. It's powered by PolySign. Now this whole channel is going to start getting all jittery and all kinds of stuff because they can't handle me showing you what no other channel's teaching. Atomic Net, powered with PolySign. It's a messaging service. It's not a blockchain. I just showed you that right there. Let me get into the white paper now. I did this the other day. I'm kind of showing this again because it's so important, because this is the future right here. This is where everything goes down. You know, we all know the ledger is going to be Ripple. We all know that. But you're going to use something here called Atomic Net. Okay. I'm going to breeze through this. So this is what the manager they were talking about, Swift's manager, this is what it is. It's Atomic Net. David Schwartz had his hand in this, but who actually, the actual people on this project of Atomic Net is the first guy's name's Kimon, Kimon, and the other one is Arthur Brito. Arthur Brito, along with David Schwartz, made PolySign and some other people. David Schwartz also is involved in Ripple Labs and all these things. So what I'm just going to tell you is this atomic net is a division of like Ripple, okay, in some way. All right. Let's just make it simple for the new people to understand. I'm not going to get into this really because I went over it the other day, but it's called the Atomic Net Vision. What is Atomic Net? Let me just briefly say that. Atomic Net enables institutions, custodians. Notice how Ripple just became a custodian, okay? Commercial banks, central banks, exchanges to provide their customers with access to new assets and stuff. Atomic Net is a messaging protocol. That is what Atomic Net is. Swift is a messaging protocol. Atomic Net is a messaging protocol. You see what's going on here? Swift is going to take in Atomic Net to be its own super messaging service, okay? And that will work hand in hand with a ledger, okay? Like XRP ledger. This is what's going on. This is Swift's update. This will now allow, it says here, by enabling atomic settlement. This is why this is called Atomic Net, okay? Remember, the old Swift system we got now can take 2 to 4 days to send money. The new Ripple system utilizing Atomic Net, 2 to 4 seconds. What does atomic transmissions, what does atomic settlement mean? That means when one party pushes the go button and the other party pushes the go button, nothing happens until they both decide to go at the same time. You have Atomic Net that is going to make sure both sides are in agreement, and then boom, then so if person A is going to send you $300 million and person B is supposed to give the other person digital assets, there's like a picture of Vitalik Buterin's butt that's worth $300 million. The first person is going to push the button to send the money for Vitalik's butt, and the other person is going to send it, and they both are going to boom, go at the same time. Okay? Must be a really good picture. But that's what Atomic Net does. It settles transactions, the messaging portion of it, and that's pretty much what this is. It's an update to Swift. Because normally Swift would send a message, and then maybe 6 hours later, the message would get sent back. Oh, this shit with Atomic Net, it's immediate, 2 to 4 seconds. And it's going to follow the European 10-second rule. No other crypto is going to be able to do this, all right? Atomic Net. Now, it's not going to be called that. This is probably the everybody version. Swift will have a private version of the Atomic Net that was designed just for them. The Atomic Net that we see is going to be a little bit of a different version. Kind of like the XRP Ledger and Stellar. They're basically the same thing. It's a little bit of a different version. That would be my guess. I don't have the evidence for that, but that would be my guess. Just like Ripple's got private ledgers, we know that. So whatever Swift has, it's basically Atomic Net. Okay. Let's go down here. Just lastly, I'm not getting into this. Okay, scroll down. It doesn't even show what page. Okay, page 3 out of 16 or 18. Page 3. It talks about ledger managers. That's what we were talking about earlier in the Swift. We go back down to here, and Swift says transaction manager. I'm looking at the original page of the Swift article, calls it a transaction manager. Now we go up to the Atomic White Paper and they're calling it a ledger manager, okay? Atomic Net does not tokenize assets. And in this section, Atomic Net protocol integrates directly with the books of ledger managers. Next paragraph talks about asset integrated with Atomic Net are available to be traded using atomic settlement without resorting to tokenization. So again, what Atomic Net does is allows two people to settle a transaction without having to tokenize anything. If you have something that's tokenized, great. It's interoperable. It'll work. If you have one thing that's not tokenized, and you want to trade that to somebody else who has something that's not tokenized, you can do that on Atomic Net. It's amazing. Okay. It says the Atomic Net protocol does not tokenize assets. Neither smart contracts nor the Ethereum virtual machine are used internally by Atomic Net, since smart contracts and the Ethereum virtual machine only work with assets tokenized on a blockchain. So if you've got these countries that are poor, let's think about this now. If you got countries that are poor, or maybe you've got some countries that don't like America, Russia, China, Iran, Cuba, North Korea. If you got countries like that, they don't want to tokenize, because when you tokenize, you run the risk of possibly losing all your stuff. You run the risk of putting your stuff on somebody else's platform. Guess what? Atomic Net solves all of this. You could be a country that just hates America and all that and still trade and not have to tokenize, not have to trust in an XRP ledger, not have to trust in some other company's ledger. You can trade, says it right here, you can trade without using tokenization. There you have it. So that's how they're going to get some of these countries that just are slow pokes, they're poor, they don't want to tokenize, whatever it might be, for power control. There you go, Atomic Net. No other channel has that, all right? And all this will be ISO 20022. That's what SWIFT is, ISO 20022. All this Atomic Net will be ISO 20022. Now, Crypto Hulk, well, what cryptos are ISO 20022? Not Ethereum and not Bitcoin, okay? Let's take a look at who some of these countries are. I'm sorry, companies. Here's your article right there. It's titled ISO 20022 for crypto. Are crypto ISO compliant and can be used by banks? It says here that the ISO is International Organization for Standardization. It's out of Geneva, Switzerland. And again, remember how everything comes out of Switzerland, all right? Even the chocolate. Let's scroll down. Everything in Switzerland's good, even the chocolate. Scroll down. Okay, here is the ISO 20022 list. This list is as of what date? It's not showing 2022. Okay, June of 22. So there's been some updates. But as of June 2022, here's the list. IOTA, Algorand, Ripple's XRP, Stellar Lumens XLM, Zinfin, which is the XDC crypto. And again, you got IOTA. And if you want to buy that, you look for MIOTA, MIOTA. You got Algorand. If you want to buy that one, that crypto's ALGO. Hedera Hashgraph. If you want to buy that crypto, it's HBAR, HBAR. And those are your, as of June 2022, ISO cryptos. Me personally, I wouldn't fuck with any crypto unless it's ISO. You can do whatever the hell you want to do. I'm not telling you to do it. I'm not trying to discourage you. Some people just ask me, Crypto Hulk, what are you going to do? I don't fuck with nothing unless it's ISO. Unless the banks are using it, unless like the top fucking banks all around the world, Ripple and everybody's using it, I'm not messing with it. But who am I, right? Who the fuck am I? S. Huraib 1. Thank you very much for that donation. Somebody wants to know the understanding of the automated market maker. I'm not getting into that. I've been completely studied it. It's a place where Ripple gets liquidity. I will be utilizing it more than likely, but when XRP is at 1,000 or 5 or 10, 20, 30,000 a piece, not when we're at 60 cents. Waste of my time, okay? Don't start talking about all this automated marker shit. That's hype fanboy stuff. Channels that have nothing, channels that bring nothing to the table, talk about hype shit. Oh yeah, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. Hype, 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 hype. But they got nothing to bring except hype. Okay. So let's wait until XRP gets to the level to where we can participate, when you can register as a money service business. Like all these things, this is all 1, 2, 3, 4 years down the road. So let's worry about right now. Let's worry about 10 years ago up until now. How did we get in this position? And what are they planning to do? Let's get positioned correctly. The AMM, you can't do that shit right now. So let's not even talk about it, waste our time. Channels that have nothing to bring you, talk about that dumb shit. Okay. All right. S. Harib 1 gave 10 people memberships. Love it. Silver Eagle Ranch has been a member here before. Joseph Scaffa, the Brave Little Toaster. Dagger Skateboard's been a member before. Leopoldo Gundara. Swizz 437, James Earl Jones, Medicine Queen, Dylan Cause, Jarl D. All those people got memberships from S. Harib. Everybody look. Number one, if you get free memberships, respect that, please. These are people. Here's how my channel works. I got great people here. Now, if you truly cannot afford a membership, I understand. Then I'm not talking to you. You don't need to defend yourself. We don't need to hear your horror stories about how poor you are. You got 700 kids from 2 different dads and blah, blah, blah. And you're on welfare. You take the bus, but you got your jaw broken last week from a homeless guy. We don't need to hear all your fucking stories. All right. This show is run on paying it forward and on karma. So if you truly cannot afford a membership, great. If you can, and you keep getting free ones, I hope you get wrecked. Okay, I truly do. Because I've got good people like S. Harib that wants other people to find out about the channel and learn to be rich. He doesn't want people that just keep coming in for the same fucking free membership. So S. Harib and brand new people, I welcome you to this channel. I hope you, what I want you to do is this. You got a free membership. Don't let it expire. Go find your bank card. Sign up for a membership. It will not be charged until after this free one ends. But check it out how YouTube works. I'm not even going to go there because this channel has so much knowledge, better than any other one. So get a membership and don't let this expire. All right. Next. Oh, XRP Flea gave 10 people a membership. And we got Person, Shannon Martin, Mike Fielding, Brent, Ice Age, ODST, John Walsh, Bianca Shures, Job Search, Theo Valaris, and Raymond Kermode. Those people got memberships. One of those people have already had memberships before. Same thing. What I want you all to do is get your credit card, sign up for the free channel. If you feel after less than 30 days you don't like it, just cancel it. But your membership now is free for 30 days. Don't let it expire, because what YouTube does is turn off the membership. You get unsubscribed, and then after 2 or 3 months, you're like, I wonder if Crypto Hulk's still on. I haven't seen him. That's what YouTube does. People tell us all the time. So don't let that happen, okay? And I'm thankful that I got people like XRP Flea and S. Harib 1. These people realize how important this channel is, and they realize that there's no other channel giving information like this. Alrighty then. I think that'll do it. Dazzling Dixie, thank you very much for that. Appreciate that. XRP Flea says, the best teaching show on YouTube. Don't get wrecked and watch other dumb shit. That's right. So Saturday morning, we're done. It's 8:30 a.m. in the morning here. We packed a lot of information in. I gave you some very good websites to look at with the atomic net and stuff. Here's a freebie, another Swift website. I'm showing you. It's involving atomic net. There you go. Check out that one. Swift's not going anywhere. American dollar's not going anywhere in the end. We look at end game here. Between now and the end game, I don't care what the fuck happens. I'm showing you what the end game is. Swift's not talking about all this brand new shared ledger and a new messaging system because they plan on failing. They're not going anywhere. Okay. They will still be here. My name's Crypto Hulk. This show's over. You can't stay here, but you don't have to go home. I'll see you in my next broadcast.